What is up, guys and gals, and we're here bringing you another FCL breakdown. This time it is me versus Centaura. I've played Centaura a few times, and she has banned Lucha Muerta in this particular match. It's actually a very interesting ban because most lineups in Frag, at least with competitive stuff, runs Lucha. The card setup is exactly the same. You can run 2 S tier cards or 1 S plus card in your lineups. And this is the lineup I'm going to go with. I'm going to replace Lucha with Speed. Normally, if you're going to replace Lucha, you'd go with another tank, but I think by replacing it with Speed, I might be able to catch her off guard a little bit and cause her to have to fight backwards. And we're going to go into this match with some pressure. We're going to start where we ended last video with a pressure control build, and we're going to see if we can kind of get the job done. If you guys haven't seen the last video, a link to that will be popping up in the top right hand corner momentarily, and it goes into a little bit of an in-depth breakdown. Sorry about the music issues with that video, but you kind of understand where we are coming from with it. Now, so for this match, this is the lineup I'm running: Newt, Lollipop, Katrina, Lily, and BB. Most people ban Lily for me, so I'm kind of happy that I have an advantage in being able to use Lily, because Lily is a fantastic card in my personal opinion. Now, let's roll out the intro and let's get into the match. Apocalypse. Alrighty, guys, so here we are with the matchup. Now, like I told you before, we're going into this with a pressure control right out of the gate. Sometimes, whenever I've played her in the past, the lineups she struggles with, she tends to fight backwards. So if I can get her to fight backwards, I should be able to win this relatively simply. However, she is able to slow down offense pretty well, and if she can get that slay on my Lollipop, it could be a bit of a headache. The fact that the AO survived there is incredibly annoying. Now, hopefully we can get this slay. Ooh, good kill, but I got the follow-up, so it's a trade on the Lollipop eliminations. This is very, very interesting. Now, I do have more pressure, so with her lineup being all offense and no defense, I should get a pretty easy break here. I have full pressure now, forcing her to either rotate back or maintain pressure. And unfortunately, she decided to maintain pressure, and Lily ended up cleaning up the AO. Lily's AI lately has been doing very well across the board whenever it comes to these particular measures. So, at this particular stance, we will have full control, full pressure, and I'm going to come over here, heal my offense up, and then we're going to push. My goal here is to do a little bit of damage to the tank bot, which she is after my Katrina. Good play, honestly. Katrina's a menace, but I have Lollipop in position here to go for a high bounce onto the plat. Hopefully I don't mess it up, which I might. So a couple of things, guys, that we are learning about our opponent in this match. This is one of the biggest things, guys, with FCL matches. Whoever learns their opponent faster is going to have an advantage, because normally the first game is a feeler game. This would normally be a feeler game if I didn't play her so much for practicing, because she really wants to make FCL, so we warm up and we practice a bunch to try and help her out. And she really is improving greatly, so if you see her in the arena, say hi. Let her know we sent you. Now, this being said, I have her fighting backwards, so I'm just going to pressure. I have no need to spawn control right now. I am just pressure at this point. The game has switched from a control pressure to pressure, and this is where you get those huge gapping wins from. Very good match for the first one. It was kind of closer than I thought it was going to be, but let's roll into the second match here. I'm up 1-0. Match number 2, I'm going to go straight pressure on this one, and I'm actually going to bring my defense. Lily is going to be able to slay her offensive cards very, very quickly. I recommend you have a card like this in your lineup at all times, whether it be Zap Girl, Marco Polo. All excellent cards for this particular style of play, as they're able to kill cards and eliminate all cards, depending on no matter their health, relatively easily. And this can give you a huge advantage on the offensive end. If you get pressure, you can hold it. So basically what I'm going to do here is get some cheeky damage across the map here real quick. Get over here, see if we can get this AO. If AO goes down, I have full control and pressure. Not a good combination for her to be on the receiving end of. So here we go. We're going to push the Lily across. We've issued the attack command, and we're going to get over here and split push. Now, BB is going to go down here relatively easily, and then the tank bot, unfortunately for her, rotates out through. Soldiertron is not going to be enough to stop the offense from Lily. And I'm going to get a one-shot on this tower real quick. I'm going to peek out here, contest her Lollipop, which should get the elim, and it does. And now I'm going to rotate over to my Newt. Oops, sorry, Lollipop. Newt's next. So now I got to kill the Lollipop here. I've got AO, and honestly, I can just ignore this AO, but I'm going to go for the slay on it just to keep the pressure at full instead of partial. So we're going to get this kill on the AO real quick. And it looks like she was struggling a little bit mechanically in this particular match, and that's okay. We all have good and bad days. Unfortunately, though, her Soldiertron gets that kill, which is going to give me a protection bubble on my Newt. Newt on the main tower, you go up here and you ice, is GG's, guys. So this match, very quick, very efficient, and we used two basic things. We used pressure control and pressure in our lineup styles of play. Two doodling lineups. Fun little strategy. One thing you want to do, guys, with FCL stuff, little tip, you want at least 6 lineups that you can play with 5 different styles. Just an interesting little tip. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe, and I will see you legends next time. Bye-bye.